What's going on, guys? We are here at the Heritage Arts Tattoo Convention, and with me is the legend of the MC world when it comes to tattoo convention. What's going on, Cheese?
What's up, brother?
You got a microphone right there. See if you get
Like
no,
that?
what are we doing here? Right there.
I thought it was a sex.
But don't try and insert it. It's not bad for the next person. So we are here showing out now. Today, there's a lot of different artists, and this is cool too because you have stuff from Northern Virginia, you have stuff from Southern Virginia, cool collective of people here. Plus, you can't see it, but we're actually seeing this in the General Lee right here. But the other room, they got motorcycles, hot rods, they got a huge band coming tonight. So let's talk a little bit about the event. So we're talking about art.
Oh yeah, dude. It's a great day to come out, man. Today we got some tattoo contests coming up. We got some burlesque shows. There's still walkers walking around. There's gonna be a badass band coming out for you here in a little bit, man. The stage is set up. It's super cool. We got the Back to the Future car.
The DeLorean.
Yeah, the DeLorean's here. The dude's got like hoverboard, all types of stuff, and we have the motorcycle that was screwed from the original top.
And then also, don't forget, Legend.
And Night Rider.
Right. Is here too. You know, if that band was the 18th band, we would be set. With all
I
those
know,
like
dude.
Comic Con type style here.
I think we should smoke that man out.
Will they let us? Nobody would
Yeah, we should try.
it was over here. So they can keep it here because including us in, but now more people can see us and everything. So walking around today, I got a haircut. There's an awesome barber. She really takes her time. Actually, got super chair because I can drive this morning, so that was super relaxing. So I got a nice fade, and then just walking around, people are getting tattooed. There's a lot of different artists here. We have the U.S. Army here. We got Monster Energy drinks in front for everybody. Talk about it.
Yeah, dude. We got the monster drinks. We got the army here, so you can talk to them. I even think there might be a recruiter. Actually, we also have a legend in the house, Mr. Gil Monty. He's been tattooing man longer than me and you have been alive, I'm sure. And he's actually doing tattoos this weekend, man. Legends, bro. Like, we're starting to get older, so they're starting to get older, and now is the time. If you want to see these dudes get tattooed, come, you know what I mean? The world is a crazy place, so you never know what's going to happen. But he does fucking dope ass work. He's slinging skulls all week. He draws them by hand, tattoos. He's also got Bernadette Houses right next to him. She's been all over the world. She's a cosmetic tattooer. She's done all types of things with different clothing companies. She's a model. We have some famous burlesque dancers coming in a little bit. Also, we have man, that joint earlier just got. Talk about something real quick. So I can't remember what I was saying.
I will pick up where you left off. No, and that's the cool thing is, these events, whether it's a cannabis convention, a tattoo convention, this is where you get to meet people. Because you have real conversation, especially when they're like walking around here. Because I've been doing that for so long that it's literally just muscle memory. Every skull that he draws, every shading, it's just years and years. Just you probably do it in sleep very, very long.
Oh, I guarantee it, man. It takes a lot, but he's been doing it. If it wasn't for dudes like him, man, we wouldn't even be here today having this festival. He was doing festivals back when they only had like 1 to 4 a year. You know what I'm saying? Now you have anywhere from 1 to 10 a week. So it's pretty wild, man. But we've also got some cool stuff coming up later too, as well. We have an after party tonight at the Pirate Sub, and we're gonna do our tattoo contest as well.
Oh, when does that kick off?
That's gonna happen at 6:45. We got some contests coming up today. Like I think we're doing best traditional, a couple other ones, a flash contest.
Okay.
All of our judges though have been
Like
handpicked.
flashing, like,
I was hoping that's what it meant, but when they told me it was drawing.
because I've never up to that judge.
Oh yeah, no, I would have been the judge. I would have been the judge.
There you go. No, that's awesome, man. Yeah. You know, it's just gonna be a great weekend, and it's just communities, people put together, really getting out there and really, doing something different. That's what it's all about. Breaking stigma, showing art, getting connected, really seeing amazing artists, from
Yeah, dude, and a lot of them, man, are just like some of the people, pretty much everybody here that I've talked to, they're all fucking super cool. There's no rock stars in the building, you know what I mean? Everybody is chill, down to earth. I mean, there's legends in the building for sure, but they're super humble and super. I know, stupid. I know. It's because she got a cool fit.
So let's talk about the barbecue smokeout.
Oh my God, you're talking about the smokeout that's going down next Saturday, October the 12th?
Yeah.
Dude. I've already started rolling my blunts and joints for that.
That's going to be an awesome event, and I'm really excited about that. You can hear the sound now. Should be able to. The driver was set wrong, so I think it's locally recording as well. So, yep. Bam. Yep. So, one thing cool about this upcoming weekend on the 12th is the barbecue smoke and smokeout, which you are the MC for.
Yeah, dude. I cannot wait. It's going to be so cool, bro. Like, I can't wait, man. I'm going to meet so many people and have so much fun and get fed.
And you'll get to hang out. There's going to be public speaking. I'm speaking for the first time, so I really hope you hear my speech.
Dude, I can't wait.
We're expecting about 150 on the low end to maybe 300 on the high end for our first event. Plus, the other day, we literally just got a $500 donation. So the donation has gone from $991 before the event even started to $1,491 before the event. So my goal is $2,000 that day.
Oh man, that's gonna be cool, and I think we'll make it for sure, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I mean, get to learning stuff about different things. You're gonna be talking about growing. I think I'll be talking
more about mental health and clarity. So I have a special painting that's being painted that I have not seen. My friend Sherry Stoner, who's a good guest of ours, who I've talked to, she's a rape survivor 3 times. And we've had some really heart-to-hearts and some very graphic conversations for the podcast. And she's done a great job of opening up, owning that, and really using that to her benefit. So in a way to kind of pay back that, I'm having her paint a picture that represents how I feel on the inside. And it's about space and time and living in the present and, not missing opportunity before it's too late, and how we can really live in a vibrant, colorful life if we choose to. It's difficult at times, but it's beautiful in the end. And so the painting I haven't even seen. So during my speech, it's a 15-paragraph speech, so it's long. And during part of the speech, the painting gets revealed as I'm talking about a certain point.
Oh, that's cool.
It's going to be very powerful. Plus, we got the Pink Ribbon Boutique. They're speaking about breast cancer. We got the Purple Runway, which is speaking about domestic violence. Then we got another person, LaTanya Warren, who works with ODU University, does all the testing for cannabis and all this other stuff. She's backed by them. They put money behind her projects, everything.
That's cool.
And then we also have another guy that's going to talk about composable waste and waste management and how we can use that to better the earth. So it's all about empowerment and education. Plus, we have the barbecue competition, which you'll be emceeing. And then let's see here. It's just free food,
We're gonna
420
smoke
pounds.
a lot of shit.
Oh, you're gonna be smoking the whole day, weed everywhere.
Yeah.
Bring your clones, bring your seeds. This is not a pop-up. It's not where you go buy weed. This is where you go hang out with people who grow weed and actually know about weed, where you can learn and become better yourself. You know, and that's one of the biggest things with people is they don't invest in the cannabis side. They invest in the fact that, oh, I smoke weed. What are you smoking on? Oh, some dank. Well, where does that come from? Oh, I got it from Cali. So you love weed so much enough that you don't even know what the fuck you're smoking on. You know,
No clue.
when you know, like the stuff that I have right now and smoke. So you smoked outside.
Oh, that was
You might
good.
Creature Panic by Soulfire. You know what the flavor is. You grew that yourself. You watched that grow. You took that off the bud yourself. There's just so much more when you homegrown versus just randomly buy. Plus today they're spraying it for shit. You don't know what's on it.
Nah, you
Nasty.
have no idea. And they're even using like hard drugs to coat it and stuff. So you don't know what you're getting.
One person asked me, he's like, dude, your stuff's not sprayed. And I was like, what do you mean sprayed? He's like, because it smells so good. I'm like,
Yeah, that's wild.
yeah.
It's like, man, come on. But I mean, natural is the best way.
Yeah.
Man, and that's all it is, and that's what it's going to be about at the barbecue, and just everybody coming together, getting along, having a good time, and that's what it is. You know what I mean?
Well, that's all it is. And I think, people overcomplicate it. That try to make it more than what it is. And it doesn't have to be that way. It's just a very communal, plant, and it needs to be respected. And I think, the actions and minds of people who smoke, they're getting better. They're getting wiser, and we can share that with the world. So it's no longer about the dumb stoner or the outcast who smokes weed. It's about, the person that's discovering life all over again with cannabis.
Yeah, and that's very true because I mean, I'm 3.5 years clean from alcohol.
Yeah, let's talk about a little bit about that. How does that help?
Man, it's so the cannabis has definitely helped a lot. Smoking weed and everything, for sure, man. It just when I quit smoking, when I quit drinking, I'm having technical difficulties. Unscrewing shit. All right, it's good. So
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll get it straight. But when I quit drinking, man, I needed to get into something. So I said, I was smoking anyway, but it was like I would smoke and it would kind of help me a lot, just chill out, not be so edgy on the edge. But it was really rough, man. Like getting this far is rough, but it's always the first 30 days, then the first 6 months, then the first year was rough. I didn't start getting to where I felt like I was myself again until about 2.5 years, I think. And I'm almost 4 years now.
Congratulations.
And I feel more, thank you. And I feel more and more like myself every day. You know what I mean? I'm starting to learn myself again. It's just a whole new world. And for people that are trying to quit drinking, a lot of people say, I can't because I'm going to die, or I can't because of this. I used to say that myself. And I woke up one day and was like, nope, I'm done. So if I can do it, or all these other people that are quitting can do it, people can do it. You just got to want it. And the thing is, if you're not ready, then it's not going to happen. So until you're ready to quit drinking, you're not going to.
Well, I think, and one of my guests, Melissa, my friend Granomic's wife, put it best when she said, you can't do it for somebody else. You can't do it for your parole officer. You can't do it for your kids. You got to do it for yourself.
And that's
that's when you do it for yourself, that's when it changes, and that's when it becomes possible. Because, as we speak a lot about addiction on the show, you're dealing with a powerful force, and unless you're in the mind of an addict, you have no clue what they're going through or what they're experiencing,
That's very
and
true.
that's something that it's easy to say, oh, just get off it, do something else, occupy your mind. But when you're in that lifestyle, you will, like you will pick things, you will do things morally incorrect, you will do shameful things, all because you're in this perpetual cycle of addiction, and it doesn't have to be like that.
No, and yeah, I mean it's rough, but I get it when you tell somebody you're like, I have people come up to me all the time and ask me how I did it, and they're like, "How did you quit drinking?" I was like, "Man, I was ready. Like it just
Yeah.
happened one day. I woke up. I tried 3 times before, and I relapsed every single time. This time, I was ready to do it, man, and I just kept going. I mean, I told myself I was only going to quit for a year and start drinking again. But once I hit that year, I felt so good. I was like, man, fuck this. I'm done, bro.
Why were you gonna give yourself a year and then just turn it off like that?
I don't know,
Like,
man.
why even invest the year if that was the overall plan? It seems like a waste of time.
Yeah, and it was almost like I told myself that I think that's what was pushing me to make it through the first year. It's almost I was like, man, I'm gonna have a drink once this year's up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this year. You know what I mean? And then when I got closer to that year, I was like, fuck that. I'm not drinking again. Like, I think it was more or less me like trying to set some type of goal to go for, you know what I mean? Not
Interesting.
just saying forever.
Yeah.
But now I'm definitely one of those people. I'm like forever. And I have people tell me all the time, well, how can you say that today? And I'm like, I get where you're coming from with that because people do change, but it fucked me up and fucked my life up so bad. I don't want to go back to that shit, bro. Like, no way. I mean, there was times like I would put so many people's lives in danger just so I could get fucking drunk. You know what I mean? Like, it's not worth it, bro. And the older I got, the more I learned. And fuck it, smoke weed, bro.
Well, you also get to a point where you could inadvertently cross a line of no return, and now you're spending 24 years of your life in prison over alcohol,
Yes.
and that's where the reality kicks in, where it's no longer just a drink, it's a jail sentence, or it's the rest of your life behind bars. So
Yeah, that's very true, man. And I mean, when you're on alcohol, dude, it sucks because you don't know what's going on sometimes. Like I've woken up the next day and had no fucking clue what I did. And I saw a guy at a show last weekend. I did a show last weekend. This dude got crazy. He like fell out on the floor. He was drinking a lot. And when I looked at him, like a lot of people were like, man, that dude is fucked up. Like, blah, blah, blah. Why is he doing this? And I kept telling him, I was like, look, you cannot, the alcohol has him doing this right now. Like, this dude is cool during the day and shit. I've been around him a lot. I was like, I know it's messed up what he's doing right now, but we got to forgive him, like, because we can only help him. So the next day they sat him down and was talking to him. And I walked in the room and I was like, look, man, they might not know what the fuck's going on, but I know exactly why you did what you did. You were trying to have a good time. You thought it was fun, this and that. And you don't realize that shit, but just fucking next time, man, try to stay to yourself, keep your hands to yourself. You know what I mean? Like, I've always been around people that drink and they want to hug you all night. Like, why do you want to keep touching me,
no,
bro?
it's
Like,
the same thing with the dudes that they constantly want to dap you up. Or like, yo,
Yeah.
bro, like, bro, we just shook hands. We
Yeah.
just did this. We just did this
or
again.
have you ever smoked weed with somebody and they said they wanted to join your club? All I'm doing is smoking weed. It's not a fucking club,
know there was
bro.
a club associated with weed smoking.
Bro, this has happened to me twice at 2 different conventions. Last weekend, this dude was like, "You are so cool. I just want to join your club." And I'm like, "What fucking club? I'm smoking weed." He's like, "And I'm getting high." I said, "Well, we'll call it the Get High Club. Fuck it." And then, no, this has happened a lot, bro. Like 4 or 5 times now that I'm thinking. But yeah, they all want to join the club. So it's like, whatever. So if you got people on the outside wanting to join the club, weed's good for you. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, one dude had never smoked, and we smoked with him the first time. The next day, he was trying to get some.
Mm.
He was like, "Dude, I hadn't smoked in 50 years. Can I get some of that?
Mm.
Like, I feel different." And I'm like, "Yeah, dude. You know, fucking contact your local dude.
Contact your neighborhood local dealer.
Hell yeah." Well, I think I got to get back on the mic here in a minute, bro. We got
Sounds good.
some contests
No,
coming
this
up.
is a good conversation, guys. We got more podcasts coming your way. We're today here in Salem, Virginia, at the Salem Civic Center, which is an arena where they have sports events. I once shot here in 2015 for Cagezilla, so it was a pretty cool match and fight. But we will have more podcasts coming your way, and stay tuned. Peace, everybody.